Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a general pick-a-pile reading about the next move, including should you reach out, do they like you, do they want to date you, any blocks or any blessings. So we're also going to use the pendulum for the should you reach out, and then I have yes, no, maybe cards for the other two questions, but I like mixing it up. So readings are timeless. Timestamps are in the pinned comments and decks are in the description box. There's also a link to Instagram as well as links for Fiverr and Etsy for a personalized reading. The readings that I've been doing in YouTube videos are available personalized on Etsy, and I use the exact same layouts, but they're for you specifically. And right now they're actually lower prices so that I can build feedback. So you can get a personalized reading like this for like $5.55, and bonus oracle cards are included in every reading. On my channel, if the camera zooms in on a pile, we'll pull a clarifying card, and today we're using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. We also have What's in the Box, and What's in the Box is where you use your intuition to find out what is in the box. Intuition is really important on my channel. If I say something like, oh, your husband's cheating, and you're like, I don't have a husband, then obviously that information isn't for you, and you wouldn't want to get upset about it or feel like it didn't match you because it's just not your information. Specific information for you would be in an individual personalized reading. Today we have the red heart, the gold person, and the green gem. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the people who chose the red heart. So I have quite a few cards this time. I love having a lot of cards. So we have the overall energy. We have actually two Moon Have Your Back cards came out for you, so I included both of them. And then we have the Starseed energy for you. Then what should you reach out will be the pendulum. Then we have do they like you? Do they want to date you? And then we have your blessings, and we have your, blocks first and then blessings. So let's get started with, first of all, should you reach out? And then on my channel, if the yellow, which is ask a friend, if it lands on that one, then we'll pull up a yes, no, maybe card. So I'm just shuffling those while it goes through. So the question we're asking is, should you reach out? Oh, maybe. Okay. So maybes mean that in a laws of attraction sense, you have not made a decision. You're being too indecisive. So there's no energy for the oracle to like latch out on. So maybe. Should, let's see, this is, do they like you? It says no. Time to bow out. Others in the situation don't know it's time to move on. Good thing you're paying attention. Do they want to date you? Says yes, undoubtedly. When you get rid of doubt, your desires will show themselves to you in miraculous ways. Now, for some of you, this feels very contradictory. You're like, wait, okay, so they don't like me, but they want to date me, but I shouldn't, maybe should reach out to them. So let me help you with feel the energy for this. So obviously, you are not all living the same situation. When it comes to do they like you, the answer is no, because they do more than like you. In some cases, they love you. That is why the do they want to date you is coming up as undoubtedly. The reason that there is a block and the maybe of should you reach out is because there's too much doubt. And as far as it being time to bow out, it means it's time for you to kind of let the universe take over and stop trying to make things happen. So then the blocks to the relationship, yeah, are pulling up as the reverse sun. So the sun is the happiest card in the deck when it's like this. But when it's reversed, it can mean depression, it can mean delays in happiness, which you're kind of in your own way for the happiness. That's why the block is there. But it also, I feel like for a small portion of you, it's because the person who you like is actually in a relationship with someone else. So you're kind of trying to figure out if you should move on or if you should talk to them. So the blessing that is in the relationship is the reverse hermit. And I just like to let you guys see the picture. So the reverse hermit is about loneliness. It's about repeating past mistakes. And it's really interesting because these are both major arcana. So this relationship has the potential to be something. But for some of you, I don't feel like this person even knows that you like them. You've never even told your friends that you like them. You are really in a stalemate in this. So the overall energy is showing up as yin yang, which is about balance. So it's about the masculine, the feminine. So the masculine is more like active and is more out to go get what they want, and then the feminine energy is more passive and is waiting and is, so whatever energy you are in right now is what that person is reflecting back to you. So let's go ahead and get some clarity on that reverse Hermit. Why is the reverse Hermit? Okay, so it actually came up with 2 cards, and you know that when there's 2 cards, that means that there are basically like 2 groups going on. Whew, boy, there's a lot going on. You guys, some of you are really upset about this. So the energy, there's 2 groups, and you have to use your intuition to know which group you're in. Some of you, the energy with this like loneliness and depression is because of the 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords upright is about balancing 2 forces and compromising. And then the other one is that pulled up is the 5 of Wands. This is about rivalry. So yeah, some of you, the other person's in another relationship, and some of you, you're really in a time where you're just trying to figure out, okay, can I just be their friend? So this is definitely a feeling. It feels like unrequited love, but they like you deep down inside. You just have to figure out where you are in the whole thing. Which group are you in? So then I feel like this is the universe has your back for this group. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Yeah, see, you're depressed, you're lonely. You have got to figure out how to be unconditionally happy. So in unconditional happiness, you're able, I'm actually I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to change this energy. I'm going to turn this over. Happiness is what you need. Happiness and fun are going to help you with this. This is what's blocking you. Let's change the blocks. Let's seek happiness, not through this person, but through yourself. So the other universe has your back card is hope is the conduit for miracles. So the only way that you're going to have what you want is through hope and fun. Like you are lacking in all of this, until we change this, you're in a depression state, you're feeling lonely. Get out there. The Starseed card says dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. Yeah, some of you have had dreams of this person, telling them telling you that they love you, telling you that they want a relationship with you, telling you that, you need to choose love and happiness and fun and hope. So follow your dreams, as in like whatever is you're hearing during those dream states, follow them. All right. Well, I would love to hear what is going on. If you guys are, have you known each other for a long time? You're doing a good job. Just be choosing fun and happiness and hope. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. Don't forget to go to the end of the video to check out what is in the box. And thank you so much for stopping by. So this is the next move. We have the energy of the relationship. We have the universe has your back. We have a Starseed card. We have should you reach out on the pendulum. Do they like you? Do they want to date you? Then any blocks and any blessings. All right, so we are going to start out with, do they want to date you? And I'm also, if it lands on the yellow, which is ask a friend, we would use the yes, no, maybe tarot or oracle cards. So I'm just shuffling those. Should you reach out? Yes, excellent, good. Do they like you? Maybe. Start. You have not made a choice. You will need to pick a direction to go forward. So with the yes, no, maybe oracle, whenever a maybe comes up, it means that you have not created what you want. So there does not exist an answer yet. So it would be like going and standing in a field and saying, oh, there's going to be a house here, there's going to be a road here. Like, you haven't decided what you want. Okay. So then we're going to pull some clarity on that, because that is the question of, do they want to date you? And no cards are coming out. I feel like this person is very secretive. Okay. Oh, they want another one. Okay. So, do they want to date you is showing up as no. Under no circumstances. There is no future in this choice. There is no way that this will work out in your favor. So then we have a clarity card of the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is about delayed success and, you know, waiting for your investment to come through. And then the other card that showed up was the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is about feeling abandoned or, you know, feeling lonely. So for some of you, it may be that you've tried a relationship with this person. This group has tried a relationship with this person. And then the Seven of Pentacles people, where it's about patience and hard work, there may be a shift in their energy desiring to date you, but currently I feel because of past history between the two of you, they don't want that. So currently there's too much healing and forgiveness that needs to take place, and you would know which one you belong in. So blocks to the relationship are showing up as the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about commitment issues. It's about too many options. I think it's really interesting because there's a turtle on here, things moving slowly. So we have the second seven on the ground. Really, I feel like the blocks to this relationship are the fact that this person may have almost started moving on because of past experiences. So they may not be available to you, which is why you're trying to figure out, you know, if you should reach out or what the next move should be. So the blessings from the relationship pulled up as the Two of Cups, which is really interesting because the Two of Cups is about romantic love. It's about it's usually seen as like a soulmate or a twin flame card. So I mean, this experience that you may be going through, for some of you, it could be like a twin flame time frame when you feel that you are in non-communication or you are in separation, which is really interesting. There's a lot of research, and or not research, but a lot of things that you can research and look into that talk about that. This is all an illusion as far as like with your twin flame, like being in separation. It's all an illusion. It's about trying to figure out forgiveness. Some of you have a lot of anger. Either this person picked somebody else, I feel, you know, like you didn't get picked. But part of the reason you didn't get picked is because you didn't say how you really felt. You didn't let them know that you liked them. And so then for some of them, they picked somebody else. But the blessing in the relationship is that you guys are, and it's funny because it's 1333, so it's 333. You guys are meant to be together for a small group of you. You have to use your intuition and know which, you know, group you're in. But let's see what the overall, that's so crazy. So let's pull a clarifier before I pull that. Okay. So the overall energy of the situation is, yeah, heartbreak. Guys, come on. You are heartbroken. They are heartbroken. The clarity card that pulled up for one group. Yeah, see, I figured to do a second one. The clarity card that pulled up for the first group, and you're going to have to know which group you're in, which one does. Usually I've noticed they kind of coincide. So, you know, this group is going to be 7. See what I'm saying? Okay. So, Page of Wands. So that was the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is a student or a new idea. You know, the thing about like a twin flame relationship is that you know, you're really in it because you're trying to undo some of the traumatic things that happened to you either in this life or in past lives, you know, so you've really got to work on this heartbreak. Then the other group has, wow, it's kind of cool. We have a knave and we have a knight, but we have the reverse Knight of Cups. So the reverse Knight of Cups is unrealistic romantic hopes. Like for some of you, this person is not a twin flame, but it's really cool because like this one came, like if we coincide them, the heartbreak is because you were thinking that they weren't who they really were. Some of you know in your heart that this is the person that you're supposed to be with. Some of you know in your heart that this is the person who will always love you. And you have been reading and researching and watching twin flame stuff and have gotten this thought in your head and in your heart that you have to have separation in order to be like authentic twin flames, which is not true. You can be in a twin flame relationship that has no separation at all. If I read this thing at the beginning of my journey that said, if your twin flame comes back to you and they are talking to you, never ignore them. Never say, oh, well, he didn't talk to me for 5 days, so I'm not going to talk to him for 5 days. I'm going to make him wait, because all you're really doing is making yourself wait. Because on a twin flame journey, they are a mirror of you. And it also seems really contradictory and a little bit stupid to say, oh, I miss this person, I miss this person, I miss this person, I miss this person. And then you hear back from them and they say, oh, well, I'm going to make them wait like they made me wait. Well, what, that's so vindictive. That's where the heartbreak is coming in, because you guys have been vindictive to each other. That's why he's like, no, or this person, you know, it could be male or female. There's a lot of energy. But you have to heal that heartbreak, and that heartbreak's going to only heal for forgiveness and loving yourself. You need to not even really be paying attention to this person right now. You need to be paying attention to yourself and healing yourself for a large group of you, for this group of you. All right, so then the universe has your back. I am a spirit having a human experience. I am here to get closer to love. That's so crazy, you guys, because your hearts are broken because you've overlooked the love part of it. So then the universe has your back card, says guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realm. Because you're here because, okay, we are all energy and we are all connected through that energy. And when you heal your heartbreak, you're healing the collective as a whole, which is actually the goal of having a twin flame, is to help raise the love consciousness of the collective. So for some of you, you are in a heartbreak situation right now because your whole purpose in this life as a spirit is to get closer to love. So for some of you, you are having an ego crisis because you paid attention to the third dimension where this person was, you know, picking somebody else, or they were a moody jerk or whatever. And you took it personally. You were like, oh, you hurt my feelings. Well, that's the point, because you're supposed to heal. And it's also interesting because there's no major arcana on the board. So none of this is out of your control, because major arcana is really like the snowball has started going down the hill already. These are some pretty low numbers. You have a 2, a 5, 7, 7, 9. Like, you guys are low in this. So either you just broke up, or you've been broken up for a while and you just never healed anything. So you're not progressing in this experience because you're being kind of petty and not healing. And when you start healing yourself, you're going to start attracting healed people. So if then this person is now healing themselves, you guys are going to have that connection again. So I heard, physician, heal thyself. Like, it is time for you to find the healing and not expect that other person to help you heal. You have got to do it and get into this energy. All right. So thank you so much for stopping by. I would love to hear what's going on. I would love to hear which group you feel that you are in. Don't forget to go and like and share and subscribe and all of the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. Don't forget to go to the end of the video for what is in the box. Great, so this is for the third group that chose the green gem. The overall energy, the universe has your back, starseed card. We're going to use the pendulum for should you reach out. I'll pull a clarifier in just a second. We have do they like you, do they want to date you, blocks and blessings. And I'll go ahead and pull the clarity card on the energy because I just like to pull them when they pop up, and then we'll read them when we get to that point. So then we're going to pull the pendulum out and we're going to ask, should the watcher reach out to the person who they're thinking of? And if it lands on the yellow one, then we will pull. All right, so it says yes. So you should reach out, say hello, say, do they like you? Maybe. Remember, review your progress. Is this what you really want? So for some of you, I've noticed that when we use the yes, no, maybe cards, if the answer comes up as a maybe, it's because you haven't decided what you want. And you're like, well, that's why I'm here, trying to figure out what I want. And that's the thing, is you have to have some, what's the word, responsibility in it. So until you decide to build the road, you can't go forward. So then, do they want to date you? No, not now. Wait for divine timing. When the time is right, everything will fall into place, which makes sense. You guys really aren't even talking, so they don't have any clue that how much you like them. They don't know you're watching videos about, how to get to them. So then the blocks to the relationship, we have the reverse King of Wands. And the reverse King of Wands is a little bit of a bully. They're not ready yet. They're not like in a place where they're ready to be loving. So that makes sense with the not now, wait for divine timing. So then the block or the blessings to the relationship are pulling up as the reverse Two of Wands, which is about plans falling apart and things not working out. So it could be that the people who are drawn to this group, it really is a blessing that it's not working out for you right now. Maybe instead of being in a relationship with them, you've been healing and meditating and thinking. There's a group of you who are healing. There's a group of you who are just angry. And you're just kind of like, I want this person, and it's just not working out for you. So the energy of the situation is a man holding a coin. So it could be that this is the person who you work with and they don't really know that you like them, or they can't be in a relationship with you, but they really want the best for you. So they're offering you a coin of support. And the clarity card on that pulled up as the reverse Seven of Wands, and the reverse Seven of Wands is about giving up. It's about having weak boundaries. So, excuse me. Some of you have decided to give up, but you just thought, well, let me see what we should do, if there's any hope. Some of them have said, oh, this person has, they aren't respecting my boundaries, and because my boundaries are weak, or because they feel like they're not the right ones. So they're just kind of not interested at this point. So then this is actually two groups, because I've noticed when they come out like this, there's two groups. This says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So the first group, the clarity on that is the reverse devil. And the other group, it is the reverse Queen of Pentacles. So you guys are you're having a hard time right now for some of you. The reverse devil card is about leaving an abusive situation, which is interesting because the reverse King of Wands is about abuse. It's about a bully. So and the other group was the reverse Queen of Pentacles, and the reverse Queen of Pentacles is got a lot of envy and is a little bit selfish in some of this. So this doesn't really seem healthy. It has a lot of abuse theme through it. The only thing I see here is because of that teacher of love, you're kind of moving on and realizing that you can have something that's better, something that's a little bit healthier. So if you do reach out, because it did say that you could reach out, if you do reach out to them, don't expect any kind of a relationship. If you do reach out to them, kind of realize that it's going to be about, they do want you to have the best. They do, offer man holding a coin. They do offer some prosperity for you, but they're not really looking for a relationship right now. So the Starseed card says, Starseed, raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant loving light, which is really interesting because we have the teacher of love and then we have your radiant loving light. So there's something better for you. This person is not interested, and maybe that's hard to hear, but the reason that that's a really good thing for you is because it's going to bring some clarity. So you could reach out if you want to, but it's not going to bring you the happiness that you're hoping it will bring you. All right. And if you feel that this is not correct for you, or if you're like, no, I think he does like me, then you can either check out one of the other readings or we can do a personalized reading for you to find out the situation. But as far as like the group, this is not something that I would proceed with. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all the wonderful things that you can do on YouTube. And then we'll go ahead and figure out what is in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and open this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it was the gold cube. So if you're gold or cube or square or something along those lines. Thank you so much for reading for me, or letting me read for you, and I can't wait to read for you again.